Let's try that. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? How about now? Okay, well, the show has just ended. As you can see in that picture, the vendors are clearing up. You may want to say, hey, Shawn, how come your mic wasn't working? And I thought I had everybody else muted. I guess not. I forgot to do that. So, in any case, I think this is a great show. If you live within the Detroit area, if you're a couple hour drive away, this is definitely worth your while. Of course, I was here most of the day up in Upper Deck. I was, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But if you're within a couple hours, there's a lot of vendors here. You saw in my show floor video. I only covered a portion of it. I got to talk to a lot of the first robotics students today, and that was awesome. Actually, I tried to give them some good advice as a dad and a granddad. Um, some good advice, but some things to think about, things to watch out when they're looking at colleges. And also, I try to encourage them to just keep on doing the robotic stuff and not get distracted with getting a dead end job so they can pay for a car so they can have a social life. That's there's new ways. You don't need to have your own car or bug mom and dad to go places anymore, right? There's Ubers and whatnot. So if you know somebody who's respectable. But in any case, back on track here. So if you're within a couple hours of this event, I would highly recommend coming next year. Electromatic and Siemens did a great job. And at first, I didn't know how they were going to pull it off, but they do utilize the corridors around the field for a trade show extremely well. Now, I didn't go to any of the sessions. I did talk to several customers and students who went to sessions. They said they were excellent. So you're getting a mini trade show. You're getting the top people from Siemens and many of the top people from. Now, there are a lot of local vendors here too. I met a lot of people who just cover the greater Detroit area. But you do also have some national people here too, definitely from Siemens, but also national people from some of the other vendors here too, like the people from MDT. Obviously, MDT and Copia, they were side by side, which is a little awkward, but they're both great companies, and just so many of the other companies that came here really brought their A game. That some didn't because that's it's just to them it's just a local trade show, and that's fine too. But in any case, so definitely keep this on your books for next year. It's free, and you can actually go down on Ford Field. You get to see the press rooms. A lot of places you get to go, you'll never get to see. So if you're a fan of the local sports teams, then this would probably be something you would enjoy. Having said that, I do think that I shouldn't have been placed here. I should have been on the show floor with the other people. Hindsight's 2020, right? I think this was great for Jay Call, the manufacturing millennial. He did a lot of one-on-one interviews, and this is great. He had the Ford Field behind him, and he needed more quiet. I want to be in the mix of things. I want to be down with the vendors. I want to be talking to vendors, talking to customers, talking to students, and so that's one thing I told the folks who invited me. If you invite me back, I want to be on the show floor. Made me even think about possibly seeing if there's any booth space available at Automate. I just want to sit and talk to people who come by. People who need training or people who want to get on the podcast and talk about products and technology. So that's that part of it. I think I learned a lot. Technically, this is the first show I tried to come to and live stream from. First time I used this backdrop and this setup. I learned a lot of things. First of all, big fan of this Brio HD, and I know there's a camera that's identical to it that's for commercial use. This is more of the office use one, but they're both identical. And I'd highly recommend it. I love the three different perspectives, being able to go wide. I'm in wide now, but be able to shrink it in on the fly using the Logi Capture app. I just love that. Works great with OBS. Had no problems. Um, I did learn a lot about. Let me put it back in widescreen here. I'm going to lower my volume. It looks like I'm overdriving a little bit. I did learn a lot about the microphones that work in a noisy environment. I think I have a really good idea on how to test that at home. To not having ever live streamed from a trade show before, I think I know a lot of things I can do to test that and to work on that and make sure I get good microphones. But definitely like the HD Brio from Logitech. It's much better than my 922, although the 922s are doing a pretty good job capturing the show floor. And a lot of these things you're looking, hey, will it work through a USB 3.0 extender, which it does, and so on. So also this USB switch I got has been doing wonders. I did learn that there's a lot of headsets out there that are horrible. They have no noise cancellation. I think this one's doing a pretty good job. I like that it catches a little bit of the background. I'm not using their enhanced software noise cancellation. With the crashes I was having with all the different products and updates, I didn't want to add that to the mix. But in any case, you guys let me know. What do you think? What do you think of this headset and the audio? I was actually listening to the other headset I have, which was a Bluetooth headset, and that sounded pretty good too. So I don't know which one I like better. I'll have to go back and listen to the different live streams and see which one's better. Um, I'm returning a lot of headsets, though. I bought a bunch of headsets, and most of them are not very good, and it makes me wonder about the industry and what's going on when you find hundreds of people with the same issues. But, I thought my lavalier mic would work. They didn't. But in any case, I just wanted to wrap up here and thank everybody who watched, everybody who commented. I want to thank all the customers and followers and connections who stopped by, especially today. They finally found me because I'm in the middle of nowhere. So all those connections and followers who sought me out and found me, thank you so very much for coming by and saying hi. It was great talking to James and Tisha and just so many other people. Actually, Tisha, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I know Tisha, but it could have been Tisha. She actually brought me Peeps. I threw them away already. But she heard that I wasn't getting any Peeps because my grandkids weren't here, and so that was awesome. And just great talking to all the so many Siemens guys I've worked with over the years, just seeing them face to face. That's, I think, the best thing about the show is meeting all the other people that are also creating content, meeting all the vendors face to face, meeting new vendors, meeting customers, meeting students, meeting people who say, "Hey, I saw your post 3 years ago. It really helped me out." So with that, I'm going to stop packing up. You can see, Copia, MDT, a lot of people already packed up. They're taking down the robots, taking down the trade show stands. So in any case, I'm going to do the same here, and won't be driving home tonight. I'll get up early morning, drive home tomorrow morning, probably take 10, 11 hours again, and then I fly out Saturday for my vacation. So I won't be broadcasting or posting anything from vacation. I don't think. I still try to check emails, so customers or students who need help, I'll be helping you guys. But in any case, I just want to wish you all, since this will be my last live stream, probably until I get back in a week and a half, I just want to wish you all a great week, great weekend. Hope you have a great next week as well. I want to thank everybody who sent in your thoughts and comments and suggestions. Really appreciate that. And just stay happy, stay healthy. And until next time, my friends, peace.